Right. Trying a new way to do this today. Anyway, so we're gonna do some free readings here on the 7th of January. Thought I'd just do like an hour or so. See if anyone's out there, because I love to do some stuff for people. I'm gonna use an oracle deck today. I forgot what it's called. Angels and Ancestors, right? I always call it the angel deck. And as usual, I'll get started by doing just a small reading for the 7th of January 2019. Yeah, it's New Year. Right. So, come on, let's go. So, it's January 7th. January 7th. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling pretty trapped lately as a Cancer, so if that's ringing true to you, then come and hang out for a second. All right. Guide me right now. Let me know what I'm missing today. What am I in store for Cancers? I say I'm saying everyone out there right now, and hopefully this resonates with some people. Let's see. 7 of Cups. And 5 of Swords. I'm getting some upside down cards here, so we're dodging some type of bullet here today. 2 of Pentacles. All right. So I'm feeling like today is, we got the 7 of Cups, which, if I recall correctly, is it's kind of like a mystical card. This one's kind of cool. I put it upside down because I believe in this deck it means like deceiving people, like trying to get money from you and stuff. So we're gonna put it upside down in hopes that we're gonna gain that money today. But as you can tell, it's like the triangle and the square, like some of the strongest geometric shapes. You got the turtle right there in the water, so maybe things are gonna get like a little bit better today, but just be careful because there's deceiving powers out there. And then for the second one, we got the 5 of Swords. Now it means like pain and suffering, and what this guy is doing, he's almost he's protecting himself like too much and not really trusting anyone else and not really like looking at the situation. He is defending off the wolves and stuff, so like that could be some people watching you and just making you feel uneasy. Like to me it kind of resembles like being in prison, or being really just on your toes when you maybe don't have to be. So we're going to get that upside down so you don't feel like you need to be anxious today. And then the 2 of Pentacles here upright. This boy is just happily juggling these 2 pentacles, and the dog's walking up with what looks to be maybe his lunch, his food. So he's pretty happy here. He's getting everything he wants. He looks to be maybe like a watchman or maybe someone on the shore. So he's not too worried. He's really content with his life. So maybe today you're going to find something that brings you some contentment, some happiness. Let's try an oracle card for that. The 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups. So it's time to reflect. You can see it. It's the Mirror Guardian, and she's looking at this universe. See it, and she's just really content with it. And it's in a mirror. It's almost like she's looking at herself in my eyes. Um, and when you're content with yourself or with where you're at in life, you kind of can look at yourself like it's the universe, and you're content with where you're at and what you're doing. So and you take time to reflect and see that that money or that place that you need is right next to you. um, I need a love for you. um, Free readings, yeah. Nina, if you want something done, you can tell me. Love reading, maybe a past relative or sibling, loved one. Anyway, so we got Five of Swords here, doing an oracle card for that. Now the Broken Arrow. So the Broken Arrow is oh gosh, it's like new beginnings, and like a peaceful energy coming to you. People that are going to come to you are going to be like of a breathtaking type of quality, and you're going to feel like rejuvenated around them and stuff. So maybe today, as you're guarding yourself and you're defending yourself, maybe you're avoiding these peaceful people that are trying to help you and stuff. Let's see, the Two of Pentacles for the oracle cards. Let's see what I get. And the Air Guardian. So as the boy was, he was really, kind of paying attention to his pentacles and stuff. And like I said, he was kind of a watchman. And maybe this is him realizing that you need to kind of focus on something else for a bit, because he was kind of, so infatuated with the pentacles and stuff. This guy I was introduced to by my doctor one time. Do you see something reconnecting in love soon? Thank you. All right, Nina. Let's see here. Put my deck. This gentleman you're introduced to by your doctor. Well, that's a setup or what? You got your doctor setting you up with people. That's kind of nice. I've never had people do that for me. Set me up. Let's see here. Let me ask the spirits how they're feeling about that. Just come forward and help me out with Nina right now. Nina wants to know if this gentleman that she was introduced to by her doctor was someone that she should stay with, be with, or possibly marry. I'm serious. I wish I was set up with someone. Tell you what. Finally got back with my ex, so after some interesting downfalls. Anyway, Cancerians, I tell you what, we're lovers. We can't help it. So, spirits, help me with this. Let's see here. I'm just going to do 3 cards for you. All right. All right, Nina. Oh, that's already good. Ace of Wands is already on the bottom there, so it's kind of looking up. Let's see. Look at that. The High Priestess. That's cool. It's like a feminine quality. Let's see. We got the Five of Cups. More of a masculine quality. On the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm looking at here is that you seem to be doing really well in your life, and I'm just going to pull one more for the Five of Pentacles or Five of Cups. Get some clarification now. Maybe this gentleman's he's kind of stuck in being a kid. He's kind of a fool on a mission, and you seem to have like your way. Oh yeah, no, don't go back to your exes. Believe me, it's usually ends bad, but I kind of left my ex because of other reasons and stuff, and pretty sure it's just PTSD. But yeah, that's a no-no. Anyway, Nina. So let's see. I feel like is this gentleman? Is he gonna be good to her? Maybe, yeah. So maybe I pulled this. The the Three of Pentacles, and what I like about this card is that he's, like, teaching these kids about this apple, and they're intently looking at him, and they're genuinely enjoying his quality of teaching, and he has these little, crystals and stuff set up in a triangle with them, and there's a squirrel eating apple behind them, and they're just really content. So, maybe this gentleman, he was just really, he was in another place maybe when he met you, and and you are like the high priestess right now, and you're like you got stuff going for you. Like you're pretty much like writing your own story. You have this like, we have this like guiding force right over here. You see, she's like writing the story to this baby. So that's you. Yeah. And then we pulled the Queen of Pentacles. So like maybe you're really into animals or something, and you want to maybe take care of animals in the future and stuff like that, but he's kind of still struggling with his own future, I feel like, and he's trying to find what he loves. I feel like that's what our God and Lord are telling us. Let me just do an oracle card for you here, Nina. Let's see what dropped out here. Oh, look at that. So is this for this reading here? No, I don't feel like it is. Let's see. Okay. Come on, spirits. You're playing with me this morning. We're getting somewhere, though. All right. Okay. So this right here, this tells me a lot. This is the winner card for the Oracle deck, and it means like take care of your needs. So I would start a friendship with this gentleman, but realize that he's on his own spiritual path, and he's seeing something else right now. Let's pull more. He's really focused on himself. He may be in like a rut or something. I feel like he's really down or something like that. And you don't want like that energy to bring you down. Yeah, okay. So this one is maybe your animal guardian. So this is like trusting your instincts and stuff like that. And air guardians on the bottom. So like look at your perception of this. Like, are you guys going to be good together? And are you, is it going to be beneficial, or is it going to like cause you guys to kind of go into a tailspin of like being more emotional and stuff like that? Would it be better if you waited for him to see like this right here, this, the Five of Cups, he has two already, and there's, three spilled on the ground with a fish kind of just, chilling in the wine there. The way I take that is that this guy has what he wants, but he's just not happy and he's not feeling fruitful of it. And he doesn't mind losing even life at this point. And you don't need that kind of energy around with you. Now we have the Fool upside down, and he's happily just walking off this cliff right here. I truly love this card. But I flip it upside down because I wish that people would be, less of a fool. Like I was a fool for love and stuff like that. So we're going to hope that he comes into contact with that and understands. Yeah. But I would definitely I would be friends with him. Let's ask one more time. Like I would definitely just hang out with him and kind of get the feel for what his intentions are and like how he's going through his life. Because if he's in a rut and he's causing himself more pain than not, then it's not easy for you to go through that with him. It'd be easy for you to be a friend with him through it all, so you can stay with him in the end. At least that's how I'm feeling about it. But focus on yourself first. Like go get like that job with maybe a vet tech degree, because you were pulling a lot of animal cards and stuff. It seems like you're really into animals. Should Nina maybe pursue this? Yeah, probably not. I'm getting the Hangman here in reverse. I would just I would hold off. I would see what he's all about. I feel like he's kind of maybe hiding some stuff. He looks presentable to the naked eye, but he's got some underlying things he needs to figure out. Thank you, Nina, for letting me do that for you. Andre. What's up, Andre? What's the for? Is it my setup? Making fun of my setup? I don't care. Don't got Karen World. Yeah, I met him one time, so I don't know. I want to get my master's degree. Ah, see, there you go. Definitely. I would look at that, I just dropped these cards out. Yes. Yeah, I would pursue that. I feel like you would avoid disaster, honestly. The Nine of Cups and Seven of Wands dropped down. These cards are kind of to me like they're like you you're content. Like you already know what you're doing. Like there's this like genie and this young page or girl. Yes, focus on you, Nina. And you can tell I'm not. All right, Andre. We chill then. We chill. I like your Foster's picture that you got going on. But yeah, that's awesome. Those just dropped out. Um, and the Tower in reverse did, and the Hermit. So I would presume this is kind of like what you're doing. I would pray for full paid too. Maybe find a way to do like a degree that kind of pays for it. Do like an internship that does it for you. But this Hermit right here shows me that you already kind of know what your goal is and what you're heading for. And then the Tower upside down means that you're avoiding disaster doing what you're doing. So maybe you're staying away from like family members or maybe some toxic relationship where you were at. So stay in school. What's up, Andre? Let's see. Let's just pull a card for Andre here. We'll just do it for sneezes and I don't know, tickles. We'll say that. Exactly. I ended a toxic relationship. You on point. All right. That's good. This is all from our God and Lord here, our spiritual guiders that we have here that are leading us and stuff. And I hope that doing these readings for people will help me lead them on that path so they can find that mother and father that they maybe never once had or are looking for to kind of support them in ways that, you know, your family won't. But yeah, I recently went to jail and stuff and over some crazy idiotic stuff that happened with me, and it was life changing, needless to say. But I'm happy I'm back. I'm here, and I'm very blessed now, and I think I know a lot more about myself. Thank you, Nina. You rock. Yeah, I lost pretty much everything. My pets, my a lot of my rocks and stuff to my family. So don't always trust family. You know, I guess I never thought that blood would be thicker than water or whatever that saying is true, but sometimes it is. Or maybe I'm just being a hard ass. Yeah, probably. Checking my cards here. It's too many. Too many. All right, here, Andre. Let's see. What do I get for you? Let's see. We'll do 3. Same, Nina. Same. Yeah, I tell you what. Scary. I've never done that before. Never will again. All right. So here we go. Queen of Cups. I don't know. Am I reading this reverse to your spirits? Feeling like it's a no. So, Queen of Cups here for Andre. Maybe Andre, do you know someone or a feminine quality in your life that's kind of she seems like she's kind of running the roost right now over you. Maybe it's an interesting one. I'm gonna set that up right there. What else do we got for Andre here, spirits? Is Queen of Cups? Is that maybe his mother? No, no. Is that his wife? No, girlfriend. Oh, girlfriend. I got a tap right there. Top to the top. Spirits are always with you. Oh, the 2 of Cups, Andre. You landed the 2 of Cups on here. So maybe you, Andre, if you're still listening, if you know a female right here in your life, and maybe you dated her, or you kind of want to date her, the 2 of Cups is like a unity. You can tell in this one that they're like genuinely like enjoying one's company, and they're not worried at all. Like their eyes are closed while they're drinking their wine, and that kind of rings true to me. Because if you're not comfortable with someone, and you don't want to be around them, like obviously you're not gonna have your eyes closed and be at like a serene feeling anyway. See, the lovers just ended up on the bottom there too. Is this a sign for Andre? Oh, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, you cranking it out with this chick or something. She must be like good juju around you or something. You may joke about that. You may joke that she brings you good luck. So this Wheel of Fortune to me is like really cool because you have all the different, um, you have all the seasons and stuff like that. You have this kind of like Sphinx dog, and the monkey, and the tail's kind of like in two right here. So it's like a mystical power kind of that is controlling your world right now, and landing this with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups is kind of it's really good luck. That means that you two are probably you're gonna not have to worry too much about life if you're together. Do an oracle card here for you, Andre. Right, you gotta be happy for people. Tell you what. Oh, the shaman. So this one ended up on the bottom. He's my favorite. He's so calm, and it says like trust your higher forces. So Andre, like maybe you need to trust yourself a little bit more in this decision. Maybe to either be with her or no, for you to trust her. Maybe. Oh yeah, you need to trust her. There you go. So wait for important information. So maybe you're judging her and thinking that she's talking to these other men, or um, she's like not really paying attention to you. And I'm really feeling like that's not the case. She's just really busy. Yeah. Um, Getting a tap on my chest here. So just kind of wait and see what she has to say. Like maybe you're kind of judging her a little bit. And you don't have to, you know. Um, that's good. That's good. So maybe just try that angle and see where she's coming out of. Let's pull one more oracle card here. Oh, the broken arrow. Yes. So this is a sign of like, in my eyes, like uh, unity and moving forward and peace. And it's like you can finally let go of certain things. And what I mean by unity with the broken arrow is that like once you break something, it's going to be new. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be rejuvenated, and you can build it into something that you would respect and that you would be happy for. So maybe you try a different angle with this girl and trust her. Like if she's going out and stuff, like don't judge her too quickly. Like just kind of all right, that's chill, and just kind of see how she reacts to it. Um, and if that is bothering you, then maybe kind of set things up, between you two, and kind of, do things with your friends and stuff. Let's see, this popped out. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so unveil your gifts, and so this is the shapeshifter. So I feel like you have so much potential, Andre, and maybe you're not focusing on yourself enough right here. Like Nina, I was telling her, her true love can come around and stuff, but you got to focus on yourself. If you're not becoming one with yourself, you're not becoming the shapeshifter that you are. You're going to be pretty much stopping your own self from becoming something wonderful and great. That's not really stoppable, you know? Yes, you gotta love yourself before anyone loves you. Let's see, is that true, Oracle cards? Here, come here, spirits. Let me know. Andre starts focusing on himself here, and his love will just come tenfold. Yes, look at that. So we pulled Summer, and it's like, like that very loving, warm feeling you get when it's like a amber glow during the day. And, bask in joy and light. So I would definitely suggest focusing on yourself, showing her that you trust her and that you're moving forward and you're doing your best as like yourself, and you're going to get that job, or you're going to get that new car, and you're going to show her something like a completely new person, and just watch her turn around like tenfold. And the same thing with you, Nina. Like find people that are gonna, support you in that and just move like head forward full steam. And then one day you're just gonna be like sitting at a bar maybe, or maybe you're on a train to go to your new job and someone sits next to you and it's like night and day. And you realize that you've loved each other since the very beginning, maybe even had a past life with them. One way that you can see if you've had a past life and stuff, is I'm keeping the Nine of Cups. It's funny talking about Nina. You must be getting some money here soon, Nina, or something. But if you want to see how many lives you've been here, just for like a quick spiritual note, because if you feel like you've been, I don't know, different, or you're like an old soul or whatever, this is the way you can do it. But so money, yeah. So these little marks on the side of your hand, if you move them, so you can see I have two right there. So that means that I've been here 2 times before. I can't really, if I do it on this side, you can kind of see 2 more. So it means that I've been here like 3 times before. Sometimes they'll be broken, like mine's a little bit broken on this one. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. That means that you're kind of like a spiritual guide, possibly for our God or Lord. So that may be one of the factors that you look for when you're looking for your true love. Make sure they have these marks. Make sure they have the same hand marks as you, because you're gonna get along. It means that you've like met each other from like the past. You know what I mean? You've met each other from a different eon. Like maybe you feel close to the Viking era. Like you could have been a Viker or Viker, whatever you want to call it, like at one point. Yes, yeah. That's where you mess up. If you see someone with like clean hands and they don't have a lot of marks and stuff like that, you call them newbies, new babies. They've been born here and haven't been here before. Shabana S. Hey, how are you? You're just talking about some love readings here. It seems everyone's concerned with love. Being a Cancer, and I'm always concerned with love. Good, Nina. I feel like they will improve. You just got to focus on yourself. Maybe stop giving handouts to people. Oh, I'm Peachy. Just got out of jail. I'm trying to make money up to get my Greyhound back because I don't know where he is. My family sold him. Yes, of course. What are you looking for? Here, we can pull up some past memories. We can look for some love here. Maybe a future reading, past, present, future. You let me know. I'll just pull one card here. We'll see. Shabana. Oh, the Seven of Wands. Look, you must be feeling pretty high and mighty right now. Got some stuff going for you, huh? I wonder what you're worried about. Got your sticks under your feet. Oh, that's what you're doing. Yes, it is hard graduating and then looking for a job. I never actually finished college, but tell you what. Yes, you do. Good, good. Thank you, spirits. Our God and Lord, our Mother and Father are here with us right now, and helping you guys find your love or find your passion to move forward in life is definitely my goal. So if I can be on dot a little bit, you let me know. Yeah, I would focus on yourself there, Nina. Keep up that job. Look, just keep looking for it. Maybe stick with an internship that you really enjoy. All right, Shabana. Thank you. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I feel like I'm not. Oh, look at this. The sun. Oh, this is my favorite one. Oh, and it's because there's a baby. Oh, I keep moving. Hey, Yoga. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that true, too. So this is my favorite because there's a female baby and there's like a little boy on the other side right here, and she's just happily like weaving the stuff. And there's actually a boat in the background with a lightning bolt kind of protruding from it. So I feel like maybe, oh, awesome, good I am. Maybe this force you got going here, like you're kind of seeing this love. So how does he feel about me? All right, okay, Mother, Father, God, and Lord here. Let me know how. Gotta set us up here. Oh, same. I love it. All right. How does he feel? Maybe he's kind of nervous about this. Oh, yes, I'm feeling like he's nervous. So we got the tower upside down. I put it upside down because it's I'm pretty much trying to shift the future for people that I'm reading for because I just want love and happiness. I don't ever anyone to feel like they're upset. So this is kind of like something falling apart to fall together in my eyes. So maybe he's in some type of relationship or he's kind of hooked on someone in a way, and it's hard for him to get out of it. Um, Maybe he hasn't told you. No, he has. I feel like he has. What's the tower? Eight of Wands. So maybe he's afraid of, he's afraid of what it could become. He's afraid of love because he's been treated a certain way. Um, and the Eight of Wands is like youthfulness and being. Yes, he has. Okay, good. Um, you know, Eight of Wands is like, letting yourself fly, being free. So maybe he's not used to this aspect. He's not okay with, going outside the norm. Oh, look at that. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So maybe he has like this inner idea or like this inner boy or man that wants to come out and he can't necessarily do it. But when he's around you, he can. And it makes him feel like, oh, like, what is this? And so maybe it's like a ghastly true love or something like that. Or no, it's a true feeling, maybe. No, this person is waiting for that love to come in. Is that true? Oh no, I'm feeling like maybe Shabana, maybe you have another person out there. Let me see. Let me ask. Maybe. Yeah, so this Eight of Cups, like maybe your true love is kind of he's in the background right now. He's maybe someone that you haven't met. No, you've met him. You've met him. Definitely have. My spirits are sitting here telling you this. So and he's focusing on something completely different right now. Like he's all up in this maybe this spiritual aspect to be closer to himself or something. But that other gentleman seems like he's on his own path, his own route, and I don't feel like he's that into you. Or maybe he just doesn't know that he isn't. You got two going on right now. You got two lovers. Ah, that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, so you're interested in maybe two guys, Shabana? Maybe. Is there two that she's interested in? No, this Nine of Cups, yeah. So I feel like you're sitting here kind of weighing your options on these people, and one of them is your true love. No, you're not. All right, think back to your past. Maybe think back to your past. Are you feeling that, huh? Yes. You got a childhood sweetheart or something. Maybe you forgot about him. But is this person that you just one who I asked about? So this person is from your childhood. Okay. All right. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. You got like this, maybe you got this childhood aspect, this energy, and now you have this adult energy that's kind of coming to me right now. Yeah, okay, that's what I feel like. Oh, so he makes you feel like a kid again, maybe. Oh, okay. Let's hold on. Let's see what this is. Let's see. It's exciting. I love love. Love's great. Oh, yay. Okay, we figured it out. Ace of Cups. There you go. So maybe, no, you work with him. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if he makes you feel young, then this is definitely the guy. Look at this, Ace of Cups. You guys are going to become like a union and maybe build money together. No, you guys do really well together, though, financially. Yes. Met him a year ago. So you've known him for a year. Spirits, is it this gentleman she's known for a year? All right, I feel like it is. You pulled the Queen of Cups. Now she's, like she's about money and being, like proper and just pretty much living life and being rejuvenated all the time. She doesn't have a worry in the world. You can see she has a smile and she's holding her glass kind of upright behind this huge, waterfall, and she just doesn't have a care in the world. So I feel like once you get with him, like you're just going to become this like maybe serene girl, and maybe become a mother. Oh yeah, okay, I'm kind of feeling like you become a mother. Let's pull one more because this is interesting here. What does he bring to her? Is this gentleman gonna bring something? Oh, I feel like he's gonna bring some magical forces. So like, um, no, he's gonna bring magical quality. No, missing a dot here. Let's see. Spirit's gonna help me out with this. He's gonna be rejuvenating to her. Yeah. No. Oh, I'm kind of picking maybe how this is how I am. I'm picking up like a lot of feminine qualities and stuff. So I feel like you really need to focus on yourself first before focusing on him. And like you're already passing him up, I feel like you already have like more money than him or something, or you're doing just a little bit better maybe mentally than him, which is worth its weight in gold, honestly. I would rather have a great mental state than I would have money upon money, if you know what I mean. Let's pull one more. What are you saying about this gentleman here, spirits? You got me all sorts of mixed up. Okay, you checked too. I guess I can take that. Oh, so maybe this gentleman's kind of greedy right now. Hmm. I wonder if when will things move ahead? Well, let's see. You got Five of Pentacles, where this couple is left out in the cold, as you can see, and this dog is like barking at them, telling them to go away. So even in your time of need, you're going to be denied. So this is going to happen here soon. So you may make a move on him, and um, it may get turned down, and you feel like you've been tossed out into the cold. But you need to realize that, and I'm going to flip this upright for you, upside down, because I want you to arise over this if it does happen. He maybe is like this guy right here, the Page of Cups. He's really greedy in my eyes. You see, he's drinking this wine, and it looks like pardon the nudity, if anyone's a age of age. I forgot those cards. um, you can tell that he's just not a care in the world, and they're just wondering what he's drinking, and they're just in awe of him. So maybe he's in your kind of friend group, someone everyone looks up to and everyone kind of wants to be with. Um, and you don't ever want to pick people like that unless they've learned their lesson. You know what I mean? Like you want someone that will like someone that will, take a bullet for you, not sit there and throw you in front of the bullet. You know what I mean? Let's see. Just one more time. I don't know. I feel like this guy maybe someone else out there for you. Is this going to end well if she gets with this gentleman? Please, spirits, give us some guidance on this, because it's serious to talk about love. Well, we pulled death. So, and I'm going to read it upright because this death card doesn't it's like a new beginning and things kind of come to light. People transform into something. So maybe what you need to wait for this guy is to realize that he's passing up a lot of quality people, and you're one of them, sweetheart. Like you're definitely one of them. And he may be so infatuated with himself, like the Page of Cups, and he won't wake up to smell the roses per se and help you out. Which is upsetting, but we will pull an oracle card here for you, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see here. What's going to happen here? So you got the Trader. So exchange like your energy for abundance. So instead of focusing on this relationship with him, maybe what you should do is be like this trader and go and take your energy and your money or what you do best and put it towards like maybe starting a new clothing line, or maybe a glass blowing company. No, like I feel like you like clothes. So maybe start your own clothing line, like do a bunch of like black bleached out clothes and stuff and like start it as like this huge goth line or something like that. Like do things that you want to do and prove to this guy that like I don't need you in my life. Like come beg for me type of stuff. I feel like the spirits are kind of like, yes, that's what I want. There you go. So Earth Guardian. Ooh, so rest assured that you have our God and Lord with you right now, and they have a guardian angel watching over you. And stay rooted and stay grounded. Um, now, what I mean by you have a guardian angel, I feel like it's maybe Raphael, Michael, maybe Uriel, Muriel. Uriel. Okay, so maybe you lose things a lot, Shabana. And I feel like our God and Lord wants you to know that you're gonna have your Muriel with you, and you can always ask them, like, please help me find my keys. Like, I am just, where is it at? And Muriel will help you find them. You know what I mean? They'll help you be guided back to it. So that's amazing. It's amazing. They're always there to help you. Maybe having some close near death experiences and stuff that you didn't know how you got out of. Yeah. So I feel like, oh, you're welcome. I feel like this broken arrow. So maybe moving on from him and seeing if he comes to you. You know what I mean? Like you should register that he's maybe really infatuated with himself. But we did pull the Ace of Cups, which is like the unity and stuff. So I feel like maybe he's just, I don't really feel like he's for you, but I don't feel like he's for you right now. You know what I mean? He's not ready for you. As I would say, he's marinating. Yeah. So, what was it? So, the eagle you see from a higher perspective. Back it up. Back it up. I'm trying to get it in the other one so you can kind of see it. Well, okay, you can kind of read it. Yeah. So see from a higher perspective. So maybe see that he's just not ready to be in a relationship right now. He's distracted just as much as you are. And it's for a good reason. You want to be distracted with life. You want to come into each other's lives and be like, I have a Ferrari. Well, I have a Porsche type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you want to be set and ready to go. You don't want to start a whole new um, a whole new type of relationship with someone when you're leaving out, quality things in your life. That could be spending time with your family, mending broken bridges that you did, certain things that make you feel at unrest that don't let your soul rest. You don't want to start a relationship up right when you're trying to take care of all those things, because then you unfortunately end up kind of putting them on one another. So if he has just as many issues as you and you really want to help him with it, then I would I would do your best to stay his friend and kind of like just chat with him a lot and make sure he's all right, but make him understand that he needs to like you're gold, like you know what I mean? You're a temple and you shouldn't let anyone treat you any differently and you shouldn't let anyone, make you feel a certain way. And your body is a temple and be that temple, be that goddess, be that unbearable, unstoppable person that doesn't let anyone push them around. That's what you want. And that's what every feminine quality is in my eyes. Like, Lord didn't make us to say that we were, like these women were these like, shriveled little people, because they're not. Like, you guys take a toll, you know what I mean? Me being transgender and transitioning, like my idea of being like a great man is pretty much treating women in a whole different way and perspective 24/7, so they understand how youthful they are, how just exquisite, just unimaginable, and you want someone to make you feel like that. You want that Prince Charming to be like, wow, like you don't need makeup, like though you put it on, you look like a goddess. You know what I mean? Like you want them to support you just as much as you support them. And if you're not getting that support, then I would definitely turn a blind eye for a little bit and make him see what he's missing, Shabana, because you seem like you're amazing, at least from what the spirits be saying. So Yogal. I don't know if I said that correctly. We'll get on to this one here. Yeah, people are great. Hello. Did you want a reading, for love, for maybe money, future, um, past issues, someone in jail. I want to know how B feels about me. Okay. B. Let's see here, B. Where you at? All right, God, Lord, please help me, guide me through this question we got here for B with Yog. I'm gonna call you Yog. Okay, the High Priestess popped out, so we'll get to talking about this one. That was my favorite one. I like this one. Check. Let's see how B feels about him. I don't know. I'd watch out. Maybe I'd watch out. Got the Five of Wands here, and the Five of Wands. He's you can see the guy. He's kind of like laughing or smirking in the corner over here, other side, and he's watching all these people kind of hitting a beehive, and he's just laughing because they don't know what they're hitting. That's a good one too. Let's pull one more here. How does B feel about her? It's funny you got the beehive for B. So maybe you have more money than him, possibly. We got the King of Pentacles here. He has more money than you, maybe. You're both kind of equaled out, maybe. I will pull my card. King of Swords. Okay, so maybe this gentleman has a masculine quality, a very strong masculine quality, and he is very pleasing to you. The King of Swords has like a really strong fist, as I would say, like, don't go do this, don't go do that, you're not allowed to wear this type of stuff. And I'm going to put that upside down because you don't want him to act like that. You don't want anyone to act like that you love. In this High Priestess, like, you already have your future written for you. You know, you have this quality, feminine quality watching over you, even since you were a baby. And she knows what's best for you. So I will listen to like your inner, maybe feminine side, and I would, because you know your mother always knows best. You know what I mean? And our Lord knows best to be able to bring us into this. And what I mean by Lord and God is like the feminine and masculine qualities that we have over our like spirituality. With that being said, you know, you can always put a twist on any type of religion in my eyes, because we're all not religious here in America now, honestly, in my eyes. B is my ex, and now with A, I'm now with A. Also, can I know if A is good for me? Okay, so all right, that's good that you got away from him, because he's like the King of Swords. You know, he rules with an iron fist, and that's not good. And you can see that he's angry. You know, he's always mad. That's not fun. You don't want your kids to always be mad. So how does A feel about Yog? How does A feel about all this? So I'm pulling the Empress here. So I'm feeling like maybe you need to step back and realize, you know, yourself for a little bit. Oh, so yeah, no anger management issues here. We don't like that. Right, and that's no bueno. Let's see, the Empress. Give me some guidance here. Let me know. Is A or B part of the love circle here? Is A or B for true love? Yes, okay, so I pulled the Lovers. So I feel like one of them is maybe preferably A. B, A, A. All right. I feel like the spirits are kind of letting me know it's A. Um, let's see. Is it A? Ace of Pentacles. So I would stay with A for a bit. I would definitely kind of build something with him. Like this Ace of Pentacles reminds me of like um, uh, a slow but steady start to something, like a financial start or a home or a safe and secure family, which is worth its weight in gold, if you know what I mean. Um, let's pull one more here. So the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I would definitely. I think A and you are definitely going to have like a bright and mystic future. Like you're going to have money and you're going to have a lot of worth and wealth to people. And it's going to be almost like magical or mystical. Um, and the Ace of Cups kind of pops up here. And that just reminds me of like unity and just like this everlasting, it's like the fountain of youth pretty much. Like you guys are just going to be youthful with each other. Can't find the camera here. And it's nice because there's like these fish and stuff with the cup. You see the fish jumping over the top with the true roses, and it just seems like it's like a unity of like maybe dark and light, but you're kind of helping A become more lighter. So you may feel a little bit off put with A because he's like maybe really depressed or in a certain state because of maybe losing someone or something, or maybe you lost someone recently. Um, and it's caused you to be, yeah, I feel like someone lost someone or something that was really detrimental to one of you. And I apologize. Yeah, he was depressed before he met you. Okay, that's good. So maybe, I mean, that's not good that he was depressed, but I would definitely. Oh, he lost his younger sister. Oh, moment of silence here. That's upsetting. Oh man. Oh, okay. Well, I send my condolences to him. I would definitely, yeah, I would register that he's probably um, he's really wow, that's hard to get over. That's hard to get over for anyone. So maybe just give him time, like go on that boat ride on the river, and just go do goofy, sappy, lovey things, and just help him see the light again. Like help him realize that your sister's still with you. You're um, they're oh, here, look at that, the medicine guard. Oh, okay, so healing information. Let him know this, okay? Our spirits right now really want him to know that his sister, and I'll call upon her right now. Um, and yes, okay, I got a tap on my nose. Awesome. Um, his sister wants him to know that he has her with him all the time, and she never left. She watches over his every move, and now it's like she's with him wherever he goes. So if you're gonna, you know, I'm getting like no, he maybe gets himself into situations with people a lot. She says he gets involved with the wrong friends, maybe. No, he just gets really depressed, um, upset about things, maybe here. She wants him to know that she's with him. Maybe it's about work or something that he's so involved. Okay, he's infatuated with his work life, but she wants him to know that you need to take a second to love, to laugh, to be with me, and she is going to help him realize this over time. But she has never left his side, and she's always there watching over you guys, and she is in a better place, being with you. And if you ever need her, she says, just call upon her. But he's changed now. Aw. Good. Yeah, she's happy about that. She definitely thinks that, do you think yoga is a good match for him here? Um, she's kind of iffy on it, but I believe it's a yes. Um, good, good. I feel like are you happy with Yo being with your brother? Yes, she is. She is, definitely. Um, yeah, good. Okay, so you may find this like kind of weird that I'm sitting here and trying to communicate with this spirit, but see from a higher view and perspective and realize that that information will probably help him a lot. And she wants you to go and tell him that and let him know that she is there and she's not going anywhere. I can tell you that much. Not until he's content and happy, and let him know that, like, she doesn't want him to think that she hasn't moved on or anything like that, but let him know that there were things that were left unsaid and undone, and she's there to watch them all kind of unfold for him in a very beautiful way. And she's going to make sure of that because she's praying really hard for him where she's at with our mother and father, and they're watching over him just as much too. So I would definitely, I would sit on A there for a bit. And yeah, B definitely not so much. Yes. Sure, Nina. Ask another question. Thank you, Yo. That was beautiful. All right, we got Nina coming on one more time here. Then I got to get down to my real job until this turns into something. Otherwise, I would just sit here all day and do this for people. Tell you what. With regards to career, your grandma. All right, Nina's grandma. Please, God, Lord, bring Nina's grandma here with us today, and we're gonna ask some serious questions about her career. All right, got a serious yes from that. Let's see what oracle card you pull here. So maybe, Nina, if you're questioning yourself and your career, this one says traveler. I'm like, move in a new direction. So I feel like your grandma's kind of like, um, no, your path that you're taking is good. Maybe you're just around the wrong people that are kind of making you second guess it. Whether that be your friends, maybe your family is making you kind of feel doubtful about it. Yes, she says someone's not making you feel good, but your grandma definitely supports you in this. 100%. Yes, she just tapped my chess piece right here. Like I said, you can always call upon your loved ones the best way you can, and there's signs out there like Bumblebee. You listen to the radio and it's like, nice to see you, and you're like, what? Like, thank you, it's nice to see you again too. So they're always there with you. How do you feel about this? Move beyond astral patterns. And yeah, so yes, she does come to me by red. Aw, beautiful, beautiful. So Lord and Elder, take charge with your authority and move beyond astral patterns. So maybe your family has like this way of living or this way of doing things, and you're kind of like the norm out of it, or maybe you are like beginning of the normal and people don't necessarily understand that. You're like, I want to go from point A to point B and I don't want anyone to stop me. And your family is like, well, there's things in the middle of A and B that you need to do, and they keep putting you down. And I wouldn't listen to that. At least that's kind of what I'm feeling from it. Yeah, so like surround yourself with the people that are positive for you and that push you in that correct direction. Now, Nina's grandma, do you want her to find another job? She says no. So I feel like she wants you to kind of pursue what you're doing because it seems to be making you happy, but as long as it brings you happiness. Is that correct? Yes. I don't have the job yet. All right. Well, I feel like you're gonna get it then. Yes, and so set your sights higher. Um, if you're feeling like this job isn't for you, then it's probably not type of deal. You know what I mean? But if you're like, this job is for me, I haven't seen a better one come out. I'm gonna, if you're gonna wake up in the morning and be like, yes, like let me go to work, like you're pulling on your work pants before it's even time for your alarm clock to come off. Will I get the job or get my master's this year? I'm kind of feeling like you're gonna get both. Um, yeah, I feel like I don't know if that's possible for you, but I feel like you're gonna work that hard to kind of receive both, whether that be a job and your master's. But maybe look at doing an internship, into a place where you can receive that job and get paid to go to school. Um, Something like that, a program like that. Um, I don't know, I feel like your grandma's like she's setting her bar high here for you. But if she had to pick one here, would it be the masters? Yes. So put all of your eggs into that basket. Finish your schooling first, your grandma is saying, and move on. Move on to something more positive. And if that is getting your master's degree and stuff, if that's going to make you happy more than this job, then definitely go and do it. But I feel like your grandma always was like the grandma from Moana. Hey Ray, Rhea. Yes, hold on. I feel like your grandma was like the grandma from Moana, where she was like, "Do you know who you are?" Like giving you guidance, but always making sure that it was what you wanted and it wasn't it wasn't what she wanted. And that's what she wants you to recognize. She wants you to realize that you are your own person. You paved your own path, and you have me with you, and I am here still guiding you. So trust your word and trust your instincts. Art therapy. Oh my God, that's my grandma. Great. Yes, that's beautiful. And honestly, that would be something that people would put down. But I think that is beautiful. Be an art therapist. Yes, I would go to that. I would definitely get therapy that way. And people need that nowadays because no one's calm anymore. Um, yeah, your grandma's laughing about that. She says, yes. She's got some happy tears going on. That's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Okay, hey Ray, we're gonna do you now. Thank you, Nina. You're awesome. I hope you do that. If I don't hear that you're getting that art therapy degree or something, I'm gonna be upset and uh, hey Ray, so what's your question if you are still there? Or I'll just pull a random card for you. Hi Ray. There's your random card. Well, thank you. So the Two of Wands. That's sweet. Thank you again. Yes, you will make it happen. And I will personally come and get therapy from you at some point one day. How this guy has feelings. Okay. So this one just fell out. This is the Two of Wands. And to me, this gentleman, he's so he's just content, and he's even though he's tied down to two sticks, um, he's holding this bird, and he's just content with life. Like he doesn't have a care in the world that he's going to sit here for the rest of his life. Like if he could just look at that bird and just see the beauty in it, he would sit there forever. um that's kind of the truth as to when you aren't seeing the reality of things, maybe, or maybe that you're so content. Hey Sim. That you're so content with life that, and if he will come back, you're maybe not just seeing the outside of stuff. So let's see here. Is this person a good fit? All right. Well, I'm pulling the Lovers here. So maybe this person, even though you were in a bad rut, you feel content and at peace with this guy. Why is this gentleman gone? Oh, maybe he's working right now. He's focusing really hard on other stuff. And I feel like, some of it's work. We're pulling the Eight of Pentacles here. Some of it's really hard work. It's the beginning of something new for him. Um, and it's also play, like maybe a joking play. Maybe he's just trying to see how much in love you really are with him. As you can tell, this gentleman is he's sitting back as all of his friends are hitting a beehive and he isn't stopping them. You know what I mean? Like maybe he's waiting to see what you're gonna do, and that's why he hasn't come back yet. Um, or maybe seeing what he's gonna do. Um, the Six of Cups. So this one is like when you're youthful, and you have this beautiful start to something, like you're all kind of getting your ducks in a row, and the end, to me, the end game is being this couple in the background, like watching over the grandchildren. But this is where you're at right now. You're in the beginning stages, and you're kind of playing with each other, you know what I mean, like mentally, physically, if you have gotten that far. I feel like you have. Maybe that's why you're really connected with each other. um, and sex is like really, pardon my for saying that, but it's really, it's like bonding with someone. It's like imprinting on them. It's like you take a laser and you give your own personal tattoo. So if you think it's easy to get over one night stands, then think again. You're going to see that person at some point or do something, and you're still going to have that feeling of that night. And to me, that's what an imprint is. It's really hard to get away from. So even if you have an ex that you absolutely hate, that's why you want to go and sleep with them still, if you know what I mean. Though it's not good for you. So let's see. Is there a reason he hasn't come back yet? No. So maybe you're a strong woman. Here we got the Queen of Swords. She's sitting here, and she's so prominent. I believe sometimes I read this one upside down, but as for right now, I don't feel like I need to. Um, because I want you to be strong and independent. I don't want you to feel like you need him in your life. Like, you don't need to be like this guy, focusing on the bird, and not focusing on the two sticks. You know what I mean? Like, focus on yourself first, and then watch him come back. In my eyes, yeah. Look at that, Four of Wands. So focus on yourself. Make him realize that you're you. I'm not gonna sit and wait for you, and watch him come back. So this Four of Wands to me is like unity, as you can tell. It's like these two girls like holding each other's hands because it's been wrapped together, and they're at peace with one another, and it's like a ceremony of like a friendship or the start of something beautiful. So I feel like you need to build this friendship with him first. Yes, my spirits are sitting here telling me that. Build that with them first, and and then and then bring that out. Um, let's see here. Yes, and once you do, it's like the King of Pentacles. He's gonna come back and he's gonna have money, and he's gonna be this like majestic hunk or something. Like no, like a lord, a lord. Ah. Um, so instead of like a knight, he's gonna be like a lord or a king, and he's gonna bring you quality, instead of something like maybe he's feeling uncomfortable because he can't give you everything you want, and you can't give him everything he wants right now. So he's kind of taking a step back and building himself through a whole nother level, through a whole nother idea or deed. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say about all this, as I feel like they're supposed to be together, but he's just taking time out to figure himself out. Is that a yes, Simba? Got my service dog Chi behind me right now. All right. Yes. So I feel like he's kind of building up. So this is the Lord. It's take charge with authority. I feel like he's just trying to find himself, and he's trying to become like this, this big masculine figure for you, right? Um, sure, Sim. And I would focus on that. I would realize that maybe he's trying to better himself and become this, really a different masculine quality for you. Pull one more here for your Ray. Okay, so here, the Magic Guardian kind of popped out. I'll do this one as the last one for you, and then I'll move on to Sim. Um, so Ray, realize that you are a goddess and you have this feminine quality inside you. And if you want to manifest him coming back to you, then manifest it. Be like, you realize that we're supposed to be together and that we have these qualities that are unbearably like they're hot for one another. You know what I mean? Like we get in the room and it's like fire. um, I would I would focus on that and like, just let him know, and take charge of your inner side and your inner being and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go and do this. And if he comes back and he does this, and I'm setting the ground rules this time, you know what I mean? Like you're not gonna treat me like this, and this isn't how it's gonna go, and you can't just run off when you get scared type of items. Oh no, everyone, we fell here. Um, Breaking my computer here. And I would focus on that like 100%. It seems like you're good for one another, but you guys need to like marinate for a bit is what I would say. Like, you know, um, got to go become yourselves before you get with one another. Which is, it's painful to hear that. No one wants to do that, if you know what I mean, right? But sometimes to be alone and figure yourself out is much better than to do it together, because then you get mixed emotions and qualities in with one another, and ugh, it gets really, it gets overbearingly hard on the soul. So thank you so much, Ray, for letting me do that. I hope that resonates with you, and I hope you two end up together soon. Um, and I wouldn't let up on it. I think that he's just figuring himself out. Um, yes, Earth Angel, but I'm gonna do Sim here first, unless she left. Um, Sim, you still there? Ask away. I want to know how he feels about our first date we had a couple of days ago, and I haven't heard from him. Okay, how does he feel about the first date? Of course, Ray, I hope you have a good day. He was on vacation, but he had to go back to the Navy. How did he feel about it? So I feel like he was kind of like sneaking away from the situation. And I put it upside down because I really hope he wasn't. Um, this is Seven of Swords. And you can tell he's picking up his swords and stuff, but there's one left near the wolf, and he's kind of turning around to go back for it. But he's not sure if he's gonna make it because it's around the wolves, and he doesn't want to wake him up. So he's sneaking away in the night, um, which is mildly hilarious. Um, People do that. I never knew people did that to one another. Let's see. Did he have an emotional tie with her? No. Was he just playing around? Maybe this was kind of like a one night stand to him. Like he was back for a little bit and he was enjoying his free time, and he met you and had the date with you, and maybe you just weren't completely up his alley. No, maybe you. No, maybe he just really didn't enjoy your company or something. I feel like, because I feel like he snuck away in the middle of the night, like just up and left. Like you said, you got ghosted, and then with the Two of Pentacles, he was just having fun and not really looking for anything serious. But I could be wrong. Um, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so maybe you got lost in the moment. As you can tell, everyone's like playing like merry-go-round, and the fish are going in the circle in the bottom. And he has his eyes closed, and so does she on the other side. And they're really just drunk and happy. And so you felt like you had this wonderful time with him, and he's over here like just like, yeah, he's just like, he's already been there, done that. Like this Five of Cups, he's already pretty much like overstayed his welcome. And like he's just messing around, I feel like, that's annoying. Like I wouldn't do that to anyone. um is there a possibility he will come back, spirits? um Please let me know. I mean, the Ace of Wands, I would say no. but I could be wrong. I feel like he's gonna come back for, like, another session with you or, maybe, another date, in the future, but it's gonna be we've been talking a while, but things went stagnant. I wonder if he has to do with his job. Okay. Um, so maybe with the Ace of Wands, maybe he's kind of infatuated with money right now, and his new job is a little bit more, paying, and that's why he kinda went to the side with you. Um Yeah, okay, so he's taking on way too much than he can handle. Does that necessarily think, that he doesn't love her maybe, or that this should be a different relationship? Um, no. I got the Page of Wands, so maybe, you just need to sit and wait for a second and kinda let him get his grips and stuff because he already knows what he's gonna be missing if he's not gonna be with you. But I do feel like he kinda played you a little bit when he came back, and he kinda just snuck away in the middle of the night after getting what he wanted. Um, and you were, this card would be almost for both of you that you were distracted by something, maybe the way he looked that night or who he was with as in like who he had with him, this masculine quality that was so overbearingly beautiful to your soul that you wanted to just, sit with him and sit with him and just tell me more about your stories, about where you've been and things like that. You got infatuated, but like I said, it's almost like he's been there, done that with this Five of Cups, and he's like emotionally checking out. Um, and the Page of Wands and these three right here. So I would focus on yourself um, a little bit, but I truly believe that he's probably going to come back at some point with this Six of Wands. I feel like he's going to come back when you're like high and mighty and you're on your pedestal and you can't be knocked down, and all of a sudden he just is like he's like right there, like the hawk on your shoulder. Um, with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, he's really distracted with himself right now with the and we'll read this one upside down because we don't want people to be greedy and stuff, you know what I mean? But this is the Four of Pentacles. And you can tell that he's like covering all of his stuff like like a chipmunk. Um and he's like no, you know what I mean? Like he's not letting go of his money. So he probably is really infatuated with his job and stuff, but like I said, I mean, I feel like you two probably shouldn't be together. I feel like that's kind of the message I'm getting, but there's always a chance for love to come around. Yeah, ding ding. And and don't ever give up on it 100%, but I would definitely say like focus on yourself and wait for him to come back to you. But let's see. Move on from it. Yeah, I would say so. I would try to find something new. Of course, there's some always love out there. Um, Earth Angel, if you're still there, we can do one more reading. And I gotta mosey on off. Hope everything goes well for you, Sim. Believe me, been there, done that. Don't want to go back. Oh, Earth Angel, where are you at? Don't know about you, but this one just stagnant right here too. All right, Earth Angel. We'll just draw a card here for you. So if you hop back on later on, your timestamps at 119. 119. All right, Earth Angel. Look at that, you get Justice. So if you were wondering about something, maybe you're in trouble or something like that, and you've been waiting for an outcome, Justice is on the way there, Earth Angel. Um, course, I'm just going to do this reading for her in hopes that it resonates some good luck, because whenever you get your tarot read, of course, it's good luck. It's bringing that, those angels to watch over you and that good energy, to be a part of it. Look at that, the Emperor. So the Emperor to me is like this like a stag, or a really masculine quality that is, like, as you can tell here, he's like burning down the fields and is a monitor type of body, but he's like, he doesn't have a care in the world that he's doing it. You know what I mean? So, geez, Earth, I would hope that you do have an angel with you, because I feel like you got some unforeseen forces coming your way. Maybe as a masculine form, maybe your father, a boyfriend, grandpa, dad. Yeah, maybe you're having issues with your father or something like that, Earth Angel. Um, your dad. Sorry, I'll say dad and I'll say father. Um, yeah, maybe he's being greedy with money or something like that, or a masculine quality is in your life. And it's time for some justice. Like, it's time for you to you flip that upside down so you get some of that money and you get some of that praise. You know what I mean? So we're going to hope for that. Earth Angel. It seems like you've been kind of caught up in doing things like the Two of Pentacles. You've been kind of distracted with your own ways of making money, or your own like fun and games and stuff like that, that's maybe been taking money away. Maybe even shopping. Maybe. Ding dang. And the Ace of Wands. So maybe go and get yourself that like a higher paying job. Go get yourself that bigger and better type of stuff. But do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't do it for that masculine quality, and don't do it for your boyfriend or someone else. Just do it for you. And if you have animals, then do it for your animals, because they deserve some fun too. You know what I mean? Let's pull an oracle card for you. Oh yeah, so release the old with autumn. So this to me shows me that you need to let go of whatever it is that's been making you angry. Like that, maybe that masculine like quality is part of anger and being resentful towards something. So you need to let it go and be like that raven in autumn, and just go build yourself a new nest and go find yourself a better quality idea of life, and just become this new, like, an aura that's like amber or gold. I'm feeling like a gold aura, and just become your own light, Earth Angel. Obviously you like angels, and call upon, is it Michael or Raphael to come and help you throughout the day. They're always there to help you. I've found many of my lost items through Muriel, one of the angels that helps you with lost items, and you just sit there and you just have like, yeah, ding, little photos or something that pops up in your head, and you're like, oh, that's where I left it, and that's him helping. Hey, Earth Angel. Let's see. Yeah, you're a healer. Hey, Sheena Bina. Yeah, I'm giving one to Earth Angel right now. After I'm done with that, I will definitely get back to you. Hold on there, Cupcake. Then I guess I gotta go after this one. So be a medicine guardian, be like a healer for people and stuff like that. Cupcake, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fair enough. You okay? You gonna come chill and hang out? Sound good to me. All right. So Earth Angel here. Of course there's Sheena. Sheena, be nice. Simba, be nice. Cupcake, no. Go lay down. Alrighty. Yeah, so love and let yourself be loved, Earth Angel. Um, don't let that masculine quality in your life control you and just bring love into your life. Like be really loving. Um, and if you were asking about like a gentleman that you were wondering if you were in love with or not, which I don't really feel like you were, um, maybe. I think that you need to choose that higher route and then Frankie. Oh, okay. It was. Oh, is Frankie good? Oh, you could be loving. So I feel like Frankie is good for you. Maybe he is. Oh, he's being nice to you. That's good. There's always more to life than having people being nice to you, though. But he's definitely. Oh, look at that. He's a hunter. I feel like you two are gonna make something pretty amazing here. Maybe tackling your fears and desires together, as you can tell. He's really cool. I know, Cupcake. I'm almost done. I'm doing one for Bina. He's after me. He wants you. Yes, trust in that and thrive from it. Yes. I love it. Your puppy knows I'm here. I love dogs. Yes, you should. I actually just got juked out of an animal. Someone decided to sell me one on Craigslist that was from a shelter, which I don't know if people watching knows that is illegal to do. You sign paperwork doing that. So now I'm all like creeping out that I have this illegal dog in my house, but she's all right. She's obviously a puppy. Good. You're an animal person. That rings true. It rings true. See your seeds grow. I pulled that one for you there, Sheena. That one right there. So yes, Earth Angel. I feel like that gentleman, Frankie, is kind of up your path. I would hang out with him a bit, but I would also watch that other masculine quality. Good, Sheena. You should be. Animal people are the best. You should watch out for that masculine quality, whatever that be. Maybe that your father or someone that's telling you that's bad. I would watch out for that like really strong masculine figure that isn't being your guide and isn't helping you. So let's see here, Sheena. You wanted a reading about love, about your job, maybe a job, a way of form of getting money, maybe, Sheena. That's love. I guess that is a form of money. It's worth its weight in gold. Let's see, you pulled the levers with it, and I'm confused about the right path for love. Well, I'll tell you what, you pulled these three right off, they dropped. You got the moon, oh gosh, there's the Five of Swords and the Lovers. So you have people deceiving you, or they're being deceptive. And you also have this person he's pretty much like guarding himself and his tracks, and he's not really letting anyone in. And that's the Five of Swords. So that may be the person that you're into. May I ask if is it two spirits? Is it two people that Sheena's into? Okay, so I'm feeling like it's two people. Let's see. Is the right one coming along here? Huh. I don't want that upside down. No, indeed. Sagittarius and Scorpio. Okay, so should we go for? Let's see. Is it Sagittarius that should be with Sheena? Sagittarius. I'm a Libra, by the way. Strength. So maybe the Sagittarius kind of brings you the strength. And if I remember correctly, I believe it is Sagittarius that goes with, oh, the Libra, quickly before I make myself look dumb. Because we don't want to look dumb here. Let's see. Yeah, I believe that was the good one, if I am correct. Yeah. Yes, okay, so I believe that you're supposed to get along with the Sagittarius better than the Scorpio, but I could be wrong. Let's look at the Scorpio. Um, to gain clarity on it. Well, you got strength here with me. No strength there. Duh, duh, duh. I believe it's supposed to be. Yeah, so like I was saying, I was trying to look that up because I mean, people have a different. I can see where you're confused, put it like that. Because Libra and Sagittarius and Scorpio are all kind of compatible. But I would think that the Libra and Scorpio would be a little bit more fiery, maybe a little bit more prone to fighting. In my eyes, at least from what I've seen. Yeah, so I'm pulling the Three of Cups with that when I was talking about Scorpio. So maybe you see yourself being in love with him and stuff, but yeah, and you feel like infatuated, like, oh, this is amazing, but you're not really ready for that fall. You're not ready to go back into the water. You know what I mean? Um, but how's the Sagittarius do? I feel like the Sagittarius person makes you feel maybe content and like you're strong, like the Strength card that I pulled. And the Hangman reverse. So maybe you would be getting out of a situation with the Scorpio. Is that true? No, with the Sagittarius. Temperance. Let's see here. Oh, Spirit, you got me all in a cusp here. Are we more leaning on the Sagittarius side? It's been around 5 years, almost a year. Oh, okay. Well, that should tell you something. If a Sagittarius keeps popping in and out in your life, yeah, maybe he's making you feel kind of trapped. Yeah, okay, the Sagittarius guy is. Let me take that back. So you probably feel like it's a very beautiful relationship and stuff with the Sagittarius. Maybe that was reversed. I wonder if it was. Always wants control. Ah, okay. So yeah, that's not good either. Maybe that's what the Hangman was with him. So maybe you should take this fall. Maybe you should take the plunge into the water. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would try the Scorpio. Um, and you get 10 of Pentacles, and it's like, you know, you build yourself a happy house or a happy life, happy wife, is what I'm hearing. And it turns into something so beautiful, and it was almost like it started with that day. You know what I mean? Like maybe you guys like just share a day together, and it started from there, from where you were just like spinning around in circles and not realizing that you were on this merry-go-round. And sometimes the, you know, Three of Cups can be a bad card, but to me right now, I feel like it's your like feeling of maybe a sanctuary, and like you're trusting these people finally. But it could be a good or a bad thing. I feel like it's a good thing for this one. Um, maybe. Mm, maybe not. Yeah, spirits are telling me no. But you're definitely going to end up with this, the Ten of Pentacles. Awakening my crown. She made my head vibrate, which confused me. Instead of being my twin. Mm. Yeah, you two are supposed to have, like, a really strong connection, but if he's being controlling, like, maybe he just doesn't wanna be away from you. Yeah. Is that a good thing, though? No, because he doesn't trust you, maybe? And no trust isn't any fun. How is a Scorpio, though, better for her? He moved 5 hours away. Nice. Got some good space. Um, I would maybe focus on geez, is it the Scorpio? I would focus on maybe the Scorpio for a bit, and just kinda see what he teaches you, like this guy, the 3 of Pentacles. He's teaching these, has trust issues, so we're very similar. That's good. So maybe you can teach one another like this guy, like teach each other how to be faithful, how to be honest, how to be content with your life, and how to not have trust issues, if you know what I mean. He forces me to be centered. Yes, that's what you need. Um, and the Ace of Wands, um, pulling that out, it shows me that there's like a brighter future coming up for you too. Like the two love doves there, if you can see. Um, there's definitely something coming your way. Maybe if you go with the Scorpio, is that true? Yes, I feel like you would be avoiding. I feel like you would be avoiding this. And this is a self-centered gentleman, maybe kind of like the Sagittarius was. Um, and he is drinking this wine, and you can tell the people have been part of the nudity if you're underage. I'm sorry, and you can tell he's drinking this wine, and um, people want to drink it too, and they don't necessarily know. I'm going to take this one. This is a dirty, dirty card. And he won't give it up. So if you're avoiding that, okay, good, thank God. I'm so afraid. I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. I've already gone to jail. I don't need any more. um, so gosh, yes, that's beautiful. I would stay away from the lovely Sagittarius. I would go towards the Scorpio and kind of maybe try with that new fiery flame, but also realize that you two have the signs that are like you guys kind of like fighting. You know what I mean? And with those fights, it can turn into something horrendous that would maybe make or break you. I don't know how you do relationships and stuff, but Scorpios are kind of well, they're kind of a viper, if you know what I mean. Um, but like I was saying, let's try one more here. Yeah, I feel like you'd be avoiding it. We fought once, which is funny. Yeah. Oh, young love. But also know that fighting necessarily isn't. It's not a bad thing if you're coming to. Yeah, so definitely don't go and fight with someone. I feel like you're gonna be avoiding this like this deceiving quality and stuff. Like the moon kind of represents like being like out of the loop. I feel like with this Scorpio, you're gonna be in the loop, and we're gonna have it upside down in hopes that you're gonna get some better luck on that. So maybe you've been deceived a lot, and that's not fun. Um, yeah, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like maybe with the Sagittarius, like this gentleman would be okay if you guys were like off on the streets and stuff because you would probably take care of things or something. Rejected. But yes, stay hopeful because you're gonna find those people that are gonna protect you, as I would say, like they're your guardian angels, they're there to help you. And they're like pretty much like this card, they're there to let you in that door. They're not gonna have a dog barking at you and they're gonna let you in and they're not gonna be acting like that, like I don't care. It's freezing cold and you can go and freeze and my dog can eat you alive type of stuff. But that won't happen anymore. Especially if you're with the right person. You bring on a lot of good kinetic energy and stuff when you're with the right person or the right soul flame. But it doesn't mean go and jump into it right away, right? It always means that you figure yourself out first and you find your center, and then you bring someone else into your life to help you become pretty much rejuvenated. And so you don't want to bring each other's energy down. Yes, patience is definitely important. So we'll try here. This Oracle card, what you got for me here? We're sticking with Scorpio. Yeah, so be intuitive about this. Make sure you're focusing on yourself. And like, if one person is fighting with you more about certain things and you're not coming to a conclusion, make a mental note of it. Be like, okay, so you always scream at me when I get chocolate chip and ice cream. Probably don't want to be with you for the rest of my life. Like, you know what I mean? Dream journey. So maybe you've had dreams about him. I don't know if you have or not. Oh, okay. See, I'm a Cancer too. So I definitely, yeah, I see you there. And we love love. Tell you what, we'd fall in love with anything. So be careful. You never dream about people either. Oh my. See, I never did either. I always dreamt about 6 people with me that I protected. So what you can do is you can like try waking yourself up in the middle of the night with a timer at like 1 a.m. And then go back to sleep and then try to recall what you're dreaming about. But if you haven't dreamt, maybe he's having dreams about you. Maybe he's mentioned that he's had like a dream about a girl or something like that. You know, you wake up, oh, same. Tell you what, the witching hour, it's not fun. It's not fun. It messes with you. But that's good. That means that you do have the ability to wake up and go back to sleep and dream. So what you should do every night is like tap yourself like 50 times on your knee or have a necklace on when you go to bed and just like touch it until you go back to sleep. And then in your dream, if you are dreaming, you'll go and you'll try to like tap your leg where a certain thing was, or you'll try to grab that necklace and it won't be there. There will be something different about your dream, and that's how you'll wake up and you'll remember that you did have a dream. Because sometimes you don't even know that you're in a dream. You're like pretty much like going through everyday life, like in your brain, because you're so stressed out and stuff. I don't know if you're like me, but I pretty much just like sleeping. I just go through straight the night. I wake up like 3 times during the night, and then I wake up and I'm like, okay, let's go. And like I usually never even, like you said, I never really dreamed either. He talks to me in my dreams, but I never remember what he says. Ah. Oh, so maybe he's like telling you like come with me or just wait a minute or come with me. I feel like it is. Yeah, like come this way. Come this way maybe he's walking in front of you and that's what you're seeing. I'll drop these. So stay rooted and stay grounded here, Sheena. I would stay rooted. You know, bring out that earth angel in you and just remember that you need to like ground yourself before you get involved with these people because they seem like they're very, very spicy signs. So you can get confused really easily because they're both supposed to go with you a little bit. And then wise one, grow within your current situation. So if one of them doesn't like you and makes it like a really big scene, don't take it to heart. Be the bigger person and be like, good, because I don't need you, and you're just the type of person that I shouldn't be around, you know? And then the warrior came up. So be fearless about it and strong. I like my man a bit sassy. I tell you what, men that are sassy can handle a sassy woman. So if you anything like that, then definitely find the one that can give you a cup of hot chocolate and a bag of Cheetos at the end of the day and stop fighting with you. That would be the better one, if you know what I mean. So be fearless and not worry about the outcome because you know our God and Lord or your mother and father will always be there for you and make sure that you find the true love that you need. As long as you keep on the path of not stealing, lying, or cheating, honestly, those things bring you a lot of bad luck. And then the last one here, we have the Knight. Be brave and honest. So be honest to Sheena, the warrior princess. Heck yeah, that works. I like it. I like it a lot. So the Knight, be brave and be honest. Never lie about how you have feelings for these people and just be upfront because I feel like they maybe are lying to you and you're the one that's like trying to be as open and honest. And maybe you kind of fell into that, like playing with them a little bit, and that's why you're confused. But yeah, you can see he's so content. Like he's just so at peace. And there's the roses behind him and stuff, and it's just a beautiful scene. Um, so yes, definitely do that, Sheena. Um, well, I'm gonna let my puppies out now, everyone. But thank you so much for letting me do those readings for you, Sheena. I hope that that resonates with you, and I hope that our, lovely angels watching over us today can kind of help guide you in that journey of finding love and being happy with one another. No, thanks, everyone. No, thank you, Sheena. Hit me up, help me out so I can get out of my situation. Tell you that much. Go and read my info.